Andy Jones, and this is
Glenn.
my husband. I run a show every Wednesday on GovsRadio called Three's Company Radio Show alongside two other stand-up comedians, Mike Scalisi and Tony Landolfi. And since everyone's quarantined, different hosts from GovsRadio are going live during the day, typically at 2 o'clock, but we have an evening spot. Just to tell you what's going on in their daily life. People sing. Bonnie was showing us how she shaves her son's beards, and she was doing some ABA, like autism training. So Glenn and I are going to do something that everyone's been doing. We're going to do some cooking and some fucking baking tonight. Everyone's stuck at home. Right before this whole quarantine happened, Glenn and I started doing a lot of meatless options. We started doing a lot of meatless options. So we're going to show you vegetarian lasagna tonight. Not vegan because that's disgusting. There needs to be cheese all up in lasagna.
We just don't have the
just not yet.
We don't have the personal skills to do it.
Just not yet. So we're going to show you vegetarian lasagna, and then we're going to also make, I'm like a sweets, love my sweets. So we've been making a lot of oatmeal raisin cookies, but so I don't feel terrible about eating a fucking batch of oatmeal raisin cookies in 2 days. We've been using like bananas and instead of an egg and some other substitutes. Oh, he told me his ringer was open, but it's alright, it happens. So let's get started, I guess. It is 8:03. I hope everyone is doing well. I guess I'll tune into the comments. And Glenn, honestly, Glenn's grandfather, Grandpa Bob, rest his soul, was a chef in the Navy. So, and here goes Glenn washing his hands. Very good. This is a test. You gotta wash your hands. He ran a very, very tight ship, and he taught Glenn how to run a kitchen, and Glenn has now taught me how to run a kitchen because I was raised by an Irish woman, and they're not known for their cooking skills. I love my mom.
We're still gonna use jar sauce, so we're
still gonna use jar sauce. But,
I
couple more vegetables than was what was given to me as a child.
So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna set the oven to 375.
And that's one of the best things about what we're doing tonight is the cookies and the lasagna both bake at 375. So everyone's trying to save a buck. You can prepare both these things and heat the oven up once, make the house hot once. So that's pretty cool. So I guess let's get started. You said we wanted to start with the cookies. We'll get those going, or what
I was thinking is you could get your recipe going with the cookies. I'm gonna explain my stir fry first, and then you jump to the cookies. Okay.
Yeah. So we start a lot of our meals at home with this same stir fry method. Whether I'm making eggs or lasagna or pasta.
Where's the oil, baby?
It's already out. Peanut oil. We've been using a lot of peanut oil. It's been hard to find, actually. I like peanut oil.
People are freaking out.
People are freaking out, so they're hoarding everything. So there's not much peanut oil out there, but we use peanut oil here when we can find it.
So I'm just gonna make a quick rundown of what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw
the side this way.
I'm gonna throw the frozen.
That fry goes in the sauce. The fries just cook in the sauce.
Alright.
Yep, that's how I do it.
Alright, so
already changing it on them.
I'm gonna steam the spinach first. Then I have onions, peppers, and I'm gonna throw garlic in there. That's the start. And while I'm doing that, Annie's gonna go ahead and do her thing with the cookies.
Alright, so
Mandy already did the nice job of chopping all of our materials.
But you will need a red bell pepper the size of your head or smaller.
And this is a red onion. Those are yellow onions.
Don't look for continuity errors in this.
There's going to be a bunch.
Don't fuck you, guys.
No, it has on stuff.
Yeah.
It goes on the floor.
It's alright. I've already cleaned the kitchen twice today. Alright, let's see. Who's tuning in so I can wash my hands? Good evening, Glenn and Mandy. Hey, Bruno. I like the shirt Glenn is wearing. Says Heather.
Franklin's Tower.
Franklin's Tower. That's a Grateful Dead t-shirt that he's wearing. Robin DeVito says nice kitchen. Greg DeFlippo. What's up to my favorite couple? What's up, Florida? How's it hanging? Shane Weekly Brothers, hello, how are you, dear? Glenn is
man. And
showing...
Bruce is one of my cooking.
Oh yeah, another cooking legend.
Always watch Bruce cook, best cook.
Yeah, and don't forget Jane. Jane's a fucking.
Jane too. Jane was the baker too.
They'll fucking cook a kitchen up.
That's a good reference.
Ed Rabinski saying hi, Robin. Ed wanted to know if I was going to wear my Playboy outfit, like I did on Dan's show last night. Bonnie and I had a great time on Dan's show last night, by the way. It was Dan Romano's birthday show. Bonnie, my loyal work wife, and I went out on the town. He was like, oh my god, you guys are in heels? She's like, I don't wear pants to Mandy's house. We're under a table. She's like, and then she posted today, like, she's like, oh my god, I saw my legs for the first time. Like, I gotta go on a diet. Like, she's an asshole. But, yeah, so I just touched my dirty, shit-ridden phone. That's how they...
That's true. We wipe them down.
I know, but they just teach us that the phones are dirty. So I'm going to try to
wash... The phone is apparently very dirty.
So I'm trying to wash my hands repeatedly. Okay. Alright, so you're stir-frying...
I'm doing this. This is going to be a second. So you go ahead and start mixing your dry ingredients there.
What you need is the biggest bowl you can find in your house. And I like to not use a mixer when I'm making the... oatmeal raisin cookies, because some lady, I don't know her, I read it online, she said when she did her recipe, she feared that if you mixed it too much with the mixer, she had like rates that you had to go at, like miles per hour, that you would beat it like into submission and it wouldn't be a good cookie anymore.
Let's face it, baby. Do we really bake enough to need a power mixer?
I have a power mixer downstairs. I just don't feel the need to go downstairs and get it when I'm
you have
making.
like the beater one.
Yeah.
I
about?
was picturing like the big.
Oh, his mom's got like the installment, like nice one. Alright, so you take the biggest bowl that you can find in your house. Make sure it's clean, no COVID on it. Oh, actually we're gonna start with the smaller bowl first. Forget it. Take the smallest bowl in your house. We're gonna do butter, and my recipe calls for butter, but instead of just butter, I'm gonna do some applesauce, because you could half butter with applesauce. Not always.
It means 2 parts applesauce to 1 part butter.
For all you that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Just to be clear.
So this calls for a cup, half cup of butter, but we are going to do a 1/4 cup of butter and a 1/4 cup of the applesauce. So this is going to go in the microwave. So you want a microwave safe dish. This one is, but I'm fearful with the applesauce now. So it's going to overflow.
Thank you, Ed.
What's Ed saying?
Glenn seems like a cool guy. And Lauren DeJesus says hi.
Yeah, Lauren is De Jesus. Don't fuck with De Jesus.
Bruno tagged Grateful Dead.
Yeah, hell yeah. They're reading that shit now. Yeah, so guys, what else is going on? What are you guys making? What are you guys eating and living off of? Because
Because we've made this lasagna now, like, what's
3
quarantine
times?
been, like, however long.
And
We've definitely eaten this 3 times.
yeah, we're gonna actually auction this one off because we don't even want to eat any of this anymore. We're fucking sick of eating this shit. No, what's really great with the going vegetarian, vegan-ish, still eat meat, still eat cheese sometimes when it calls for it sometimes.
We don't cook meat.
Yeah, like if I'm ordering fucking Chinese food, I'm getting fucking Chinese food. I'm not gonna fucking be an idiot my whole life. But what's great is the meatless options, they're fucking still on the shelves. And what's great about the cookies that I'm gonna make is that there's no egg in it, so like you could cook it to just a creamy, nice, gooey amount, and then it's done, and you don't have to be fearful that you're, cross-contamination and eggs not being cooked enough. How long did I put this butter on? I think I'm gonna burn the house down.
You're not gonna burn the house.
No, but I might smoke it up a little bit. Alright, so 1/4 cup of butter, and we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of, are these dirty? The only thing I went wrong with. 1/4 cup of applesauce.
Oh, just eyeball that shit.
No.
No, you're killing me.
Yeah. Well, not with baking. No. With baking, you gotta play. You gotta follow the rules of baking. Cooking is to taste.
This is why
baking is by the rules. It's why I started baking, and I'm getting better at cooking. Say I'm not a good cook again, I will. You can cook all night if you want.
I haven't said that during Corona.
You haven't said that on air yet.
Yeah, during Corona. You've been taking care of your essential worker.
Thank you.
Where's Bonnie at us? So.
Bonnie's on a date night. It's Friday night. Are you kidding, Ed?
But maybe you and Bonnie do a meal. Does Bonnie cook, or Bonnie's a drive-thru
No, Bonnie goes to every drive-thru every day. Bonnie lives off Burger King. Bonnie doesn't eat vegetables. It's not fair. She's not fat, and she doesn't eat vegetables.
And every time, you never put enough spinach in. As much as it looks like, it always turns out.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You want to see green. You want to see more green than anything else. That's. I'm looking for something, and what is it? I was just.
So explain what you're doing, baby. So she mixed the butter with the applesauce.
Butter went with the
2 parts.
2 parts, quarter. I will put this recipe online, but I was just gonna.
Okay, look it. We said Jane was a baker. She made strawberry bread today. That sounds amazing.
Oh, let's do a recipe swap.
Yeah.
Jane, can I? Let's.
We could almost
afterwards.
Do a feed.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll get at me. I will do that. Actually, I will start some sort of channel, some sort of something where we could all get in on it. Pictures. I want to know what everyone's fucking eating, and not like because you went out to eat. I want to know what you fucking made. I was gonna do something. Oh, the banana. That's what I'm missing. God damn the banana.
Yeah, the mushy banana.
Well,
you used our mushy one today?
No, the mushy one got too mushy and went a little fuzzy. So now we're using one that's just
mushy is all right.
All right, so we could use an egg for this and bake it a little more, but I'm gonna use a banana because I'm trying to be cool.
And it tastes amazing.
It really
banana
does.
bread oatmeal cookies.
So banana's going in here.
Okay, so we got more people checking in. Nancy Weems says she got yellow rice and chicken going here. And Bonnie checks in that she's driving back from Michael's house.
Bonnie, don't text and drive. We love you.
We love you. Don't crash.
Yeah, I know. Well, me and Bonnie had a funny experience last night at like 10:30. Last night we got out of the show and we're all bullshitting talking. And the neighbors came out. And she was like, can you quiet down? And it's 11:30. Like, if it was 2 a.m., like, you're allowed to yell, shut up.
People are upset. Like, you're not allowed to congregate at 1 p.m.
Well, anyway.
Let alone at 11 p.m. right
Well,
now.
anyways, I yelled, America, fuck yeah. And then when I drove off, I was sure to honk 3 times so that her kids definitely woke up.
Maybe she's watching.
I hope so. She's fucking built Connection Networks, like her backyard, so... Yeah, so I'm really mashing this banana up, guys, because it's not an egg. It's supposed to be an egg, but it's a banana. So you got to give it a lot of mixing. And like I said, I'm not mixing with a mixer for fear of having to go downstairs to get the mixer. And like the woman had said, apparently you could ruin a fucking oatmeal cookie if you beat it too much.
I don't know. I guess you could break the oats apart or something.
I guess she was saying you could just go too hard on it.
I feel like recipes online are sometimes far too descriptive.
And sometimes they're a little snarky. Yeah, they're like...
Yeah, give me half this information. Like.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, so anyways, I was walking my dog and I decided, like, I really wanted to have some banana bread. You're like, get to the fucking... How many eggs do I need? Like, seriously.
What's the ingredients list?
So, yeah, exactly. So I'm just using a fork. You could also use a whisk, but you got to use a fork in the beginning to really get that banana mash. It almost looks like applesauce right now. So now I'm going to start adding some more stuff. We're going to do the vanilla extract. You need 1 teaspoon of that. Oh, you took all my tools, literally.
No, they're right here.
No, they're right here. Thank you.
Oh.
You did break it, though.
No, show them that. Look at that. That's really official. That's to get the sides.
I'm a professional baker.
Get the sides of the bowl.
That's a reflection on you, not me. You told me how to bake, and you let me have that.
I'm about making the best with the tools you have.
Yeah, so shut the...
I know, but it doesn't mean I can't make fun of the tool while I'm using it and it's still working.
Well, that's all right. All right, 1 teaspoon. I like to really check out TSP between TBS because I'm always a little nervous about that. I get nervous every goddamn fucking time. Like, please don't do the wrong thing. I just think of that episode of Hey Arnold, and probably only Taz knows what I'm talking about.
My stir fry, the onions, the spinach, the red peppers, and the black beans. That's going to go off the burner now for when we do the lasagna. Mandy's going to chef up her creation here.
Yeah, vanilla extracts in there.
And did you add that this is your like amalgam of other people's recipes?
No. Well, I was kind of saying it's some substitution. Yeah, this is Amanda's original. So then you need, after you've got your vanilla extract, you want to do cinnamon. You want a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And half a...
I'll wash it.
Obviously. We're on television. For the love of fucking God. What do I have to play? Sing Stairway to Heaven to fucking make sure this thing's clean? There's like 6 spoons on here.
What are you, Rant Cassidy's mom?
I don't even know who Rant Cassidy
is. You gave me the book to read, like...
Oh, Buster Casey?
Buster
Casey is his name.
No,
it's
Rant Casey is his name.
Everyone calls him Rant. His name is Buster Casey.
Either way, his mom fucking... Read the book. I'm not going to explain it now. Mandy didn't even catch the reference.
I read the book
she gave me.
I read the book a long time ago and I loved it. I'll have to reread it, babe, so me and you we can bond over it. I clearly don't remember enough. So back to half a teaspoon of fucking cinnamon.
Gotta have the cinnamon.
Yes, you do. Cinnamon is essential.
Okay, so just check back in. Bonnie probably didn't catch the intro.
Oh yeah.
She's asking what we're making, so we're kind of, joining up here to do different tasks of the two things, but we're going to make a vegetarian lasagna, and it's Mandy's recipe for banana. It's banana applesauce oatmeal
raisin cookies. Say that 5 times fast.
It's great.
It's trademark.
It's substitutions. She substitutes bananas for the eggs. And she substitutes half of the recipe, what it calls for, butter.
With applesauce.
For 1 parts butter to 2 parts.
So it gets super gooey. Bonnie and her boys are always baking. They always do the, the pre-cookies. They love doing that.
Johnny McDonald just checked in.
Hey, Johnny McDonald. How's it going? So yeah, guys. So you put the cinnamon in, and then you want light brown sugar. Johnny McDonald, just in time for a racist reference. You can't use that dark brown sugar. Do
you know how that works?
They specifically say light
back
brown
to
sugar.
the cooking side of it. Do you know what the difference is?
No, I just know I'm racist, allegedly.
I've used them interchangeably forever in baking.
I think
someone correct me, because I don't know. Nancy Weems likes meat. I love meat.
Yeah, so do we.
Give me a rack of ribs. For sure.
No, so do we, Nancy. So do we. It's mostly breakfast. We do egg casseroles, and we'll put sausage in there. We do a lot of stuff. Like I said, light brown sugar or dark brown sugar if you're not a judgmental prick. Then you want sorry, that was just a cup. No, I'm sorry. That was a half cup pack.
And Mandy's the one yelling at me about measurements.
And then half cup of
white sugar,
granulated white sugar. And you just continuously stir. You don't put everything in and then try to stir it down, because then then each cookie doesn't get each little part of the recipe. So, what do we need next? I need to do sea salt. They say half a teaspoon or half that if it's ionized salt. So I only do the 1/4 teaspoon of ionized salt, because allegedly
like sea salt or like Himalayan salt.
They're saying you would double that is what.
Another thing, people. I don't know if we have a cooking expert. What's the difference between ionized salt, sea salt, and Himalayan salt? It's all salty to me.
I thought
we use the pink salt because apparently it's healthier, but I don't know how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still salt.
We listen to a lot of things that we probably shouldn't. You want salt, then you want baking powder. You want to.
Oh, what's up, Joe? Long time no see.
Joe who?
Joe Bakar.
Oh, what up, Joe? How are you? Baking powder, 1/4 cup. We are making cookies and bacon and lasagna tonight. guys and
That's the
gals.
goal. And you can see how Mandy's haircut turned out. It
was
bald, but like it's growing back a
Glenn's
little bit.
growing back his hair, so that's good. Baking powder. Alright, so we did butter, light brown sugar, granulated sugar, egg or banana, vanilla extract, baking powder. Where's my baking soda? Here we go, baking soda. And can someone invent a better fucking way to dispense this goddamn garbage, for the love of Christ?
Well, it's hard to get in the little scoop.
It's hard to get in, it's hard to get out.
You could just
Fuck
me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing here before I have a fucking meltdown. On camera.
Alright, so Nancy Weems, she says strawberry cheesecake coming up now. Damn, we should come over for dinner.
I know, seriously.
You gotta go.
Well,
sausage, gravy, and biscuits with jam. She keeps it coming.
Alright, so. Nancy Weems, I'm gonna get a thread going. You, Jane Wakely brothers, we're all gonna fucking be up in that bitch.
Yeah,
I want to know what everyone's fucking doing. I want to know what's going on in every kitchen across America.
This is going to be a record for your fuckings. Is anybody recording? Because they
we're
used
not
to do that.
He's drunk.
They used to do that, and this is specific
highlight.
Fucking loaded episode.
She's loaded. It's because I hung out with Dan Romano yesterday. I can't get him off my brain. Okay, so then you need a cup of flour and a cup.
That was a cup? That was a big bowl.
Did you not do a cup? No, okay.
Checking with
my sous chef that helped me prepare earlier. A cup, a 1.5 coat, 1.5 cups of old-fashioned oats, raw oats. And lastly, a cup of, now this is fun because you can do whatever you want. I've done chocolate chips. These are raisins. I made a big batch the other day. I did oatmeal. Some was raisins, some was chocolate chip. What were you going to say about the chocolate chip?
I don't personally like the chocolate chips. That's chocolate chip cookies, not oatmeal cookies, but Mandy's a chocoholic, so
I have to feel like, because the whole thing is, we go to the store and I'm like, don't buy cookies, and then at 2 a.m. I'm like, I'm making a fucking batch of cookies because I need a fucking cookie right now. So I feel a little bit better about myself if there is some applesauce in there. Judge me. You want to get my parchment paper going? How's your stir fry?
My stir fry's been done. I showed it to the audience.
Bingo, done.
And look at it. Our oven's still been on 375 and we don't have anything on.
And how are we doing on time?
Time is of the essence. 8:24.
Okay, so we have till 9 o'clock to get a whole
We're doing
meal
We're doing good so far.
going. And guys, don't forget that a big part of cooking, which sucks, is the cleaning part. So I'm very thankful that I have a dishwasher. My old apartment used to have a dishwasher, and then we moved into an apartment that didn't have one, and Glenn had said to our friend, oh, it really sucks, our new apartment doesn't have a dishwasher. He goes, you used to have a dishwasher? Because in his mind, a dishwasher is a human being, because that's what he used to do as a job. Glenn's like, no, an electric dishwasher. It's like, oh, it's different, the doors are a different color. So yeah, like I said, I'm getting these buff arms. I didn't say that, but I'm getting buff arms because I am mixing this all in with a fork. And I wanted to just everything look nice, so that like when the cookies, you don't want to see any dry spots, you don't have to be fucking a baker to kind of know what the consistency looks like. You see stuff on the edges.
We got Marcos in the house.
Marcos, how are you? I hope you're feeling well. We miss you. Yeah, we are cooking and baking tonight, Marcos. Glenn has showed me his skills.
So now I'm preparing the baking sheets, parchment paper for Mandy's scoops of cookies here. What do you use to dish it out, baby?
Well, that's a good question. I'm going to use a regular spoon. And
you want me to come closer to you, or are you going to come to me?
You can go closer to the screen here. We'll go here.
Okay.
We'll go here.
So I'm going to hold it?
So they can see our faces. Well, no, you can put it down.
Okay, here, I'll take this from that.
Oh, don't forget, this is important, guys.
So,
parchment paper.
That's her, mixture.
Finished product.
Well,
almost
pre-baking.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you oil the parchment paper?
Parchment paper with, this is Pam. It's an avocado oil. I only did it because the fucking Pam was, it was like, there was only a few there. So I don't know the difference. Somebody's probably going to say olive oil.
30 cans of olive oil Pam at their house.
Yeah, someone's like, that's the shit. Are you kidding me? I don't even use anything other than olive.
How do you live without it?
Yeah, exactly. That type of thing's going on. A lot of that's going on. So,
old Joe Dirt on the glass bottles when he's the carny.
What? I don't know what you're talking
Another
about.
missed reference.
Yeah.
Great.
Swing and a miss. And I love Joe
Swing
Dirt,
and a miss.
too.
Joe Dirt's a great movie.
Actually, let's just take it back to I love David Spade. So the cookies are supposed to be 2 teaspoons each. Like I said, what's great about this recipe, guys, is there's no egg in it. So once they get just a little bit golden brown and just a little bit cooked, as long as they're forming a cookie, you take those suckers out. You can make bigger ones, and the middle stays really gooey, and just the edge gets that little crisp on it. I will show you guys the size of these. Like,
oh, don't spill it, baby.
I can't. I can't.
Here.
But then we're never gonna have our angle again. That's
See?
right. Yeah, that's it.
That's Mandy's
That's my size.
cookie dosage.
Cookie dosage. And you're like getting water everywhere.
Am I?
I think
That ain't water.
What do you think it is?
It's my drink.
Oh, I thought it was sweat dripping off you.
It was nice today, but it wasn't that nice.
And these actually, you got to give these guys space on the parchment paper because they do spread out. They sprawl out once they get in there. Once they get in that 375 temperature, they sprawl out. So I could probably get some more bang for my buck on this sheet, but let's just go for the next one.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
All right.
So
we're gonna pretend that goes in the oven because of movie magic.
This allegedly makes 18 cookies, but I've never counted. Like I said, it's kind of trial by fire. Glenn's getting me another piece of parchment paper. Hey, we got a jokester. Hey, we got a clown. I do want to check in real quick on the phone. I do want to see who's in the world.
Yours is right here.
Oh, okay.
All right, check in.
Who in the world is here? Short hair looks good, bro. Such a cute couple. Can I adopt them? Robin, we already adopted
Who likes my short hair?
Ed does. Ed Rubinsky.
You see us cut it?
Bonnie is slapping the meat, literally. She loves meat. She's smacking it.
It's not slapping the meat, like, baby. It's beating the meat.
Oh, it's beating the meat. Slapping the base, man.
You can tell Mandy's a girl because she didn't make that reference.
Where's my paper? I'm impatient. Robin saying yes, but it'll cost you. See me for a payment plan. Wait, I thought.
What did we ask, Robin?
She's trying to adopt us, but I already said
you have to pay her?
No, my family already said they were going to adopt her, so I think she's saying now she's taking payment. It's a ransom. I'm going to pay George ransom money for you. It's funny, the night that we cut your hair, she goes, I gave George a haircut in the parking lot last night.
In a parking lot?
They probably went out to out to the condo or where, I don't know where they live, but the parking lot outside their house probably, or parking, I don't know what the fuck. I'm just making shit up. Oh, and I didn't even, you guys see that? I didn't even do this.
It doesn't work when you put it on top. It's going to work. The parchment paper, you don't even need it, I don't think, David.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these guys over. I'm Irish. I'm just learning to cook, guys. Yeah, bear with me.
Bruno's asking what movie we're going to watch tonight and eat our cookies and lasagna.
Ooh. How about suggestions? What movies have anybody see anything new or something old that is fucking awesome? Everyone's been sending music because I have been asking people to send music, and everyone's been sending music, and it makes me feel good. And some of the shit I know, but it's like I didn't know what it was called or I just haven't heard it in a while. So I really like that stuff. Movies and music, guys. Let's keep those requests coming, and recipes, because we're all fucking at our houses, and we all have to eat. So let's eat and listen to good music and watch good movies while we do it. Now I'm just getting sloppy. Like, I really don't care what these cookies look like because they're going to taste fucking delicious.
We're going to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here, give me this.
So, basically, you do that with the entire batch.
Movie magic.
Movie magic. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Are you sure Glenn is not your brother? Is Bonnie saying?
Oh man, does Bonnie know that we got asked twice in one day
No,
by
Bonnie.
inappropriate people to be asking?
Yeah,
like a 7-Eleven clerk.
And then like
and
a kiosk mall.
Yeah.
All right.
It was no, you know who it was? It was the ladies that come up to you and insist on putting lotion on your hands in the mall. What the fuck is that? Like, that she asked if we were brother and sister.
I see some people are just tuning in. People who like to remain nameless. So, we're going to tell you what we're doing tonight. We are tuning in, and if you're just tuning in, we are baking cookies. I made some oatmeal, raisin, applesauce cookies.
Whole bunch of stuff. She likes the substitutions.
I like to feel better about myself about eating cookies.
We always have a surplus of 1 or 2 bananas. That we got tired of banana bread, so.
And I like to make banana bread muffin, guys, because those are really good for on the go. So just cooking ideas. We're all going to be sharing all these different.
We're on lasagna to not run out of time here.
And like we said, vegetarian lasagna. Go ahead.
Vegetarian
so
lasagna.
Glenn did the stir fry already. That's spinach, red onion.
Spinach, red onion, onions, or white onion, baby. The red onion was.
Whatever.
White onion, peppers, and black beans.
Our handy dandy.
Yeah, aluminum tray.
This is doubled up. You just need one here. What is
no,
the dimension?
I want 2. Yeah.
What's the dimension on those?
I don't know. It looks like about
You don't know, you're the carpenter.
9 by 12, possibly.
All right, so it's a 9 by 12.
I don't know if that's like the exact.
And it takes. We're gonna do 3 layers of lasagna. So it's 3 pieces per.
You start with sauce on the bottom, correct?
Nope.
No. So this is Mandy's world.
We said that Glenn taught me how to cook, but apparently I'm teaching him a thing or two. So we're
she
gonna
does it differently than I always put sauce on the bottom.
Alright, whatever, dude. Move on. Get over it.
I'm just saying.
We don't have enough time.
There's a half hour. We got this.
Oh my god, I'm sweating. Alright.
It is hot in here.
Alright,
the oven isn't even actually on. It's moving magic on.
Stop, dude. Alright, 3 pieces of fucking pasta down on the ground, and now go get your...
On the ground. It means on the tinfoil pan.
On the ground, whatever, yeah. On your foundation layer of your tin.
Okay. So
no, you're doing it all wrong.
So tell me what to do then, you asshole.
I thought you were on the lasagna. No, you got this all wrong. You gotta make that, you gotta put your sauce together, buddy. So you gotta cook that.
Well, okay. I do it way differently. I was gonna cook all of this together, but... Andy has a different way of doing things and is demeaning me for doing it differently.
I'm not demeaning. He's just, there's ways of doing, there's right ways of doing things and there's wrong ways of doing things.
Alright, well, now I'm going
It's really funny because he's usually the fucking stickler that knows everything, but I bet allegedly I've been... No, you gotta put sauce in the...
Shut up.
Oh,
now we're going off record here.
This is supposed to be a nice thing.
I know. Well, you can't be nice.
Heather said she's gonna send some music. Thank you, Heather, so I can decompress after this. Bonnie's laughing. Do you like mob movies? Are you kidding, Bruno? Yeah, send me.
What kind of movies?
Mob movies. Yeah, I love all the gangster shit. Okay.
I still refuse to watch The Irishman, though.
Yeah, because I don't got time like that.
It's like, even though everything's a series now, it has to be 13 episodes.
Alright, back to basics. So you put your pasta down, and now this is the ricotta cottage cheese.
Don't do that. Mozzarella.
It's ricotta, and cottage cheese. Shut the fuck up! Mixed together with egg. So you beat that shit all together, and you do your pasta, then your cheese, then your sauce. Pasta, cheese, sauce, until you have 3 layers. So Glenn got his stir fry, now he's got his sauce in there, and the meatless, I probably shouldn't say what brand this is or whatever, but grilled crumbles, crumbles. It tastes like fucking meat. And once you have all the onions and stuff in there, and did you put black beans in there?
I did.
Did you say that, or was that a secret recipe?
No.
I didn't hear him say that.
This shows how much Mandy's paying attention.
I was trying to do my own thing.
I should have done it my way then.
No.
Yeah, Mandy's show.
It is. This is Mandy's fucking world, and you're
Mandy's
just
world.
part of it.
Okay. This should be from our basement, like Wayne's World,
Yeah,
but like.
fuck shit. Alright, so I'm gonna start getting my Zen garden on here.
Finally, I hit a reference. That was it.
Swing. Oh my lord. I probably could have used a bigger spoon. You need a spoon and you need a fork for this because you gotta dollop it out, but then you have to do what me and Glenn call your Zen garden, where you get 3 big heaps. Your bottom layer you want to be nice and thick and substantial.
You gotta have the layer.
Bottom layer's you gotta have a solid foundation, guys. Anything you're doing, you gotta have a solid foundation. And so I'm gonna put the ricotta cottage cheese egg mix on, and then when Glenn does his layer of sauce, you kind of mix it again together. And see, I'm calling it a Zen garden because you really gotta. I like to make it nice and even.
It's Zen over here.
It's very Zen. I know. I'm
it's
Zen
like,
down.
It's like watching a master painter at work.
I feel like I have a noise machine.
That's why I'm exaggerating.
That's why he's giving you what is actually going on over here. Because it's like the time I tried to take my old flute out and play it, and he's like, oh, it sounds gracious.
God.
It sounded like a dying swan.
What was the word I used?
You go, oh, it's gracious.
No, it wasn't gracious.
No, you didn't.
No, it was graceful.
Oh, yeah.
Graceful.
So gracious. He's like, I didn't even know if flute could make that noise. Like,
it was like it was very, very low frequency tones for a flute.
Oh my God, Mandy, bring out the whip is what Bruno's saying. Bonnie's saying no fighting. Bonnie, we're trying not to. That's why Glenn had me cut his hair on camera. It's why we're doing this kind of stuff on camera, because we have a monitor. We have you guys, so we have to keep it at least.
We're still nice about it.
We're still trying to be
kind of
fun.
like fuck yourself kind of way. Like,
come on, you guys don't want to kill your spouses. Come on, let's be honest.
If you know us, it's better out than in, is what I say.
Yeah, things don't go out in the wazoo; they only go out the wazoo. So
that's your opinion, man.
All right, so you're gonna put some sauce on here. Is that ready now? Oh, guys, remember 375. Another thing that we loved about this recipe, the cookies and the lasagna.
Which the cookies are in the oven.
Yeah,
right
they're baking for 10 minutes. I should be checking on those.
You don't open the oven when you're baking. So we're doing 3 layers of this, right?
Yeah, so 3 layers, so approximately a third of your concoction. And by the way, guys, Glenn used black beans that hardies it up a little bit for it being meatless. And we've also used like asparagus. You could use any fucking veggies you would like. Sorry,
we like to do the veggies that didn't make it. In a lot of our
the shriveled up
bananas
sad
that didn't make it are this one.
The reject misfits. Okay, so we've got the Glenn gave me a layer of sauce, so I kind of mixed it in with the cheese, so it's got a little bit of a mixture there. Now I'm going to go for another layer of 3 more pieces of pasta, and I'll go for more cheese. That one broke, so I'm going to just double down. I'm actually going to do 4 because this thing's they bake out.
It's got a taper to it.
Well, the thing is, when I did this earlier for the floor model,
it's not the floor model. It's the Martha Stewart model.
We
got movie magic going right now.
This is Hollywood, guys. It's like when I wasn't.
It's try baking a batch of cookies.
And not have your kitchen look like it.
And a lasagna in an hour.
And look like this, and not have your kitchen look like a fucking bomb went off. I dare you.
It needed movie magic. All right, so.
Yep.
Robin's asking for a kiss. I think when we finish the episode, we should kiss.
Oh, we'll give some sort of give you guys some reason to fucking finish this. Oh, we'll kiss and make up over a fucking piece of lasagna.
I'm not sure what Jane is LOLing because there is a delay, but it's probably how we just let it out then in is what we say. Like, you can't really fight if you're calling each other a fuckhead every once in a while.
Yeah, there's not really so much like you got in your bank. Like, tell me something I haven't heard.
So it's my sauce time, right?
This might even make 4 layers, or should I just cheese it up hard right now?
Cheese it up.
We're gonna cheese it up hard on the middle layer, guys. because we're gonna cheese it up hard because, and I will give you guys like measurements and like real if you want to do this at home type of thing. And I really do think Nancy Weems, Jane Brothers. I really do think we got my cousin Vaughn. I know would be interested.
Yeah, Three's Company. They already have a.
We have a page.
A feed going.
We already have a feed, but I want to do a feed about food, a food feed. I'm gonna call it a feed.
Strap on the feed bag.
That's fucking disgusting. All right.
You started it.
Put some sauce on there, but we do have one more layer after this one, so be sparing.
So I'm going with half of what's left.
Yeah, but don't forget this tray or my thing usually calls for 1 jar or maybe sometimes 1.5 jars of pasta sauce.
We're saucy over here, baby. That was a big jar.
Yeah, no, I know that, and that was Paul Newman. Allegedly, all the money. Allegedly, all the money goes to good things. I don't know if that's still true, but
who knows?
But I feel better about myself when I see that man's face on a...
We're the internet generation. I could find both sides of that argument.
Consider your
source. I'm sure, and get good sources, like at least our Facebook arguable sources.
Everything's Facebook arguable. You fucking
That's
think
what
about
I mean. Is
it.
that you can find a YouTube video for both sides of that one.
Once again, guys, I'm Zen gardening every layer of my lasagna here. Once again, just a fork, just to make it look nice, pretty. Now we're going to do our third and final layer. So now this is guys...
Oh, so Jane is confirming that you sound like me and Bruce. No, it is true. Like
there's nothing wrong with that. You
no,
guys are a lovely, beautiful. God rest fucking Bruce's soul. Love you guys. I love the internet.
We're not going to fit in this pan, huh?
I love the internet. We're going to need a bigger boat. I love the internet because we have Jane here with us tonight, tuning in. She's in upstate New York. We got Greg DeFlippo from Florida. We've got my friend Kerry from around the block. We got freaking everybody on here. It's great, guys. It really is. I love uniting people. I love that we can all be together. Yeah, that'd be great. So we're just going to scoop the very, very last of my cheese, get the last cheesy bit out of here. And it's going down like the Catalina wine mixer, guys. You can throw that in the... That's it. I'm satisfied.
That's going in the sink.
I'm satisfied.
All right.
And now I'm going to Zen garden my cheese. And how much time we have? Where are we looking? Oh, 8:45. We're perfect.
Oh, we're money.
We are money, guys. We are money on the money.
See, I was working with Jesse today, and he said something was tits, and I was like, "What's better, tits or money?"
Tits or ass.
And he was like, it's kind of like we can't really make a decision on which one's nicer. Both express ultra niceness.
Okay. Did you want to do another half a sauce?
That's all the sauce I got.
No, like I said, there's another jar. Do you want to do half of it?
I don't think we need to open it. That's pretty.
Okay, that's
Andy's trying to we're filling this to the brim.
No, I'm asking. Okay. So my mom says hi, and that Mandy looks good. Hi, Glenn, from Mary. Dan Romano's watching. Dan, we had a blast with you last night. Man.
Dan, we use jar sauce.
Dan,
you're a pizzeria owner.
Well, Dan, we got to keep you in business. I can't be making something real good on here, and they stop coming to Frankie's Eastside Pizzeria. Are you kidding me? No, we need to fucking make some bum lasagna so I keep you in business, man. This is like how Hillary made Trump win, you know?
What? No politics. I don't know what Mandy means. We don't do politics.
We're not on reference.
We hate both of them.
Goddamn fucking cheat. We hate both of them.
Equally. We hate all politics.
They should just both be different colored roosters. There shouldn't be an elephant. There shouldn't be a fucking...
So here, you do this.
Okay, so...
Am I getting Parmesan too, or you don't do the Parmesan?
You get it on your individual slice that you eat.
Andy doesn't like Parmesan. She calls it sawdust because she heard...
No, I read, which means
it's definitely
not true at all.
Because she read it off of Facebook.
Off of a meme. A very credible meme creator.
That Kraft fucking... Parmesan cheese is allowed a percentage of sawdust. Now, let's just stop and think about that for a second.
Hillary works for Kraft.
I don't give a fuck. I'll put sawdust all over my shit.
I know, that's why I just asked you, do you want your sawdust?
But I don't know how true that is.
I don't know.
We're not trashing anybody here. I love the sawdust. It's one of my favorite products.
Please don't stop making sawdust for us.
We have friends that work for that.
Yeah, I know. I know. I said Hillary, and I didn't mean Hillary.
You're so bad.
I know, it's the worst association ever.
That's not worst. Are you okay?
It's just like my brain is. It's like that's not the right name.
No.
All right, guys. So I'm Zen gardening my entire bag of mozzarella, fucking
on the top.
On the top.
So now,
only on the top.
What's
layer.
your baking instructions for this?
My baking instructions are: you better get hunkered down and be ready to look at this thing a lot. Because
so we put a piece of tinfoil over it for the first 20 minutes.
Nope.
Well, we didn't cook the noodles.
Well, then you can. I cooked my noodles earlier.
Mandy cooked her noodles on the TV Magic lasagna
episode that you guys weren't on.
We're gonna tent ours for the first 20 minutes.
Tent them
with tinfoil to get the steam going. Sometimes we'll do squash. Sometimes we'll do other vegetables in there that you need to get nice and steamed. So I'm gonna hit it with some tinfoil.
Bruno is playing the Mandy Says Fuck Drinking.
How many she got, Bruno?
Bruno, what's the count?
It's probably not very good. Or amazing, depending on...
Yeah, I know.
Why do dogs hate this?
That sounds like a thunderstorm. Can you remember that? Back in the day? Yeah, thank God we weren't really cooking.
Well, what do you call this, man? This is moving magic.
No, this is a lot of prep work, guys. This is what it is. First, you gotta find a mate, and you have to be able to communicate with them.
Mandy did the prep work. I hung the microphone from the ceiling.
So this is teamwork, man.
Teamwork,
Yeah, I came down. I'm like, he's like, can I do anything? And then I come down, it's like a whole fucking.
She was in pajamas.
Because I'm not gonna put this on to fucking scrub my kitchen.
Quarantine life. We wear pajamas.
No, but you didn't hear. I went for a run today. On my lunch.
Actual run.
On my lunch break, I ran outside until my face was beat red 2 times around the block.
You make it to Nichols, or?
No, I ran. Well,
I just ran this block.
I ran the block twice. I have a half-hour lunch break. I can still shower after the fucking run. I'm getting my heart rate going. Fuck you. So we're gonna tent this motherfucker for the first half of its baking life.
It's going in the oven for half the time. How long do you usually bake yours?
I baked it for probably about 45 minutes. So you're going to tent it for like 20, check on it, and you want to keep going until you want to show them a finished product?
Well, I think we should go in movie magic order. We placed our oatmeal raisin cookies in the oven.
Oh, first. Yeah, that was 8 to 10 minutes. And like I said, just to golden brown on the edges with those cookies because, like I said, there's no egg, so they could be gooey and delicious.
Delicious.
They really are, guys. They're not the prettiest cookie you've ever seen in your life, but they are really good.
Oh, look that's a heart. Look at it.
Oh, guys, sorry. And the lasagna, you gotta keep checking on it. You gotta keep checking on it because the cheese layer...
Do the 20, 30 minutes. Lasagna, I bake the fuck out of it.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
It gets better.
Can't go wrong. I particularly like the second day when you cut a slice of it and you just bake that off.
It's better for some reason. Totally. It's like day-old pizza. Better.
But while I'm chewing... Every Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30, you gotta watch me and my best friend Bonnie Scalise.
And as long as we are trapped in our houses.
Every Friday.
8
o'clock. Glenn
Let us know what you think. Request haircuts.
Yeah, Glenn got a haircut. We played Would You Rather. Then he came in the other day. He said, let's cook. I'm like, sure, So we're trying to keep the ideas moving. Bonnie and I always have different topics.
You tell us.
Yeah, you guys tell us. Bonnie and I, we do gross stories. Bonnie and I do embarrassing moments. So we set a theme for the night so everyone's tuning in with their stories. And it just becomes a whole big conversation. We've got Bruno. We've got Taz the Residential Artist. Robin. These people are part of my family. Like, honestly, you guys are in my kitchen right now, and we're all chilling. It's really amazing.
It's
it really
cool.
is great.
Yeah.
I think I got Bruno wasted by the amount of times I said fuck.
Well, then we can say that I got home from work and I fall asleep for an hour or two before this show. I would be a waste for the night if I didn't have to do this.
Well, I know. It is.
Friday night would not be fun in quarantine without you guys. So.
Aw, that's sweet, baby.
It really is.
Aww, you finally caught the bug that I have. Aww.
But it wouldn't happen without
It's
you guys.
true.
I need other people to make me not just
motivate us.
stay in my...
Exactly. I see the heart's going off, baby. Little fucking sweetheart I got over here. Little baldy bean sweetheart. He's tearing up on us, guys, and I'm still chewing this cookie.
So
the lasagna.
The lasagna, we took that tinfoil off after 25 minutes, you know.
And we've been checking on it
whatever the fuck
consistently.
you feel like, you know. Go, make a drink, come back, oh shit, I left it too long, it doesn't matter.
I was making it on 375, but you might want to kick it up to 420 just at the end, just to crisp it.
Yeah, give it a little cook.
And then you have a beautiful...
You want to hit that oven for me, baby?
You have a
That's
beautiful
hot lasagna.
It actually is hot still, guys.
It is hot. That oven stayed hot, despite the movie magic.
I did work today, so I did make some magic after work. And shout out to my little brother-in-law who helped make these cookies that we're eating out of the floor model.
He really did all the prep. Like I said, I came home and passed out. All I did was hang the microphone.
I made a lasagna. I cleaned the kitchen. I made a lasagna. Then I cleaned the kitchen again. We got our veggies prep because that's the hardest part of cooking. Like they'll write on a baking recipe like, oh, it's 10 minutes prep time. It's like, yeah, once you get everything measured and go to the store. So we are we're learning together to cook because we have to eat. Glenn's teaching me things. Allegedly, I'm teaching him things.
I teach her it one way, and she does her own way. Still
My-
comes out pretty much the same. So, like, I think
So he's just not going to argue anymore.
cooking's relative, and I don't say anything because I have
Because he wants
I have
hot
lunch at
meals.
work, and it's stuff that just like how I would have cooked it. Like, I can't argue anymore. Like, you do you, and it comes out exactly the same. So, like.
Same Irish garbage.
That's part of cooking, I guess. Like we said, the baking is kind of you have
I
to
can't
follow.
smell the cooking.
Well, take a sip of your drink here, but baking you have to be exact. I mean, lasagna.
It's an art.
Throw it in a pan; it's gonna come out good.
Make a lasagna out of it.
So, I guess I could turn off our oven now.
Yeah, because it's getting hot.
And you can see, I don't do daylight saving time. Never have.
Yeah, we won't get political, but fuck daylight savings time.
I can do that. And while we're on it, I think
Allegra's watching. Okay, go ahead.
Off topic. Poor reference. I'm going on.
Not enough of Glenn's references hit tonight. He's over it.
No, Wayne's World hit like party time. Excellent.
Bruno says awesome show. Glenn and Mandy love you both. Heather said it looks good.
I think we kept people interested on this one.
Hey, Foxy. They're like, are we going to run the kitchen down? Are they going to make a lasagna?
I tried to. We have beautiful lighting in our cabinets, and I tried to like jump the switch and mess with the fucking lighting.
And of course, there's like a wiring shortage.
No, it's low voltage. There's probably a bad transformer or something. I don't know. I took it apart and we played with electricity, and I was joking that I was gonna. How great would the show be if I caught the kitchen on fire from a separate thing other than the oven?
I said we should have got a smoke machine because I thought that would be funny to have a smoke machine
I
start coming. Like, oh wait, what? Sorry about that. But we really do. We got 5 minutes left. I'm going to plug my show again. Three's Company Radio Show every Wednesday. Bonnie Scalisi and I, we have a fucking blast. Bonnie did her quarantine life at 2 o'clock today. Quarantine life is pretty much every day at 2 o'clock on Govs Radio. Different hosts from different shows.
We asked for this.
We asked for an evening spot because we both work during the day.
I want to sleep for an hour and a half.
And I want to cook 2 meals and clean my kitchen twice before I hang out with you guys.
I don't know if we'll be able to talk Mandy back into the cooking episode.
It was fun. It was great.
We can see that the haircut episode is not coming back anytime soon. So like,
well, you can give me a haircut.
That's not happening. I'm sorry. You can't end up bald, baby. Like,
Nancy Weems says I'm eating. Nancy Weems says dish is done. Good job, guys. I enjoyed watching. So Jane, man. Thank you, Jane. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in tonight. I'm really glad that the feed didn't have a problem. We had a problem. We had a good stream. Steady, strong stream.
Thank you, Facebook.
Thank you, Facebook gods. We had a really great time. We got a couple minutes left, just a couple. What else is going on?
So what else can you plug?
What else can I plug? I can plug that I'm stuck in my house for quarantine, and I did run around the block.
And they extended it a month, so like
twice today. Part of quarantine, I'm not someone that goes to the gym. We've been trying to eat healthier, but I'm like, I gotta get off my ass because I work remotely from home. So it's not even like I'm getting in my car to go to the office to walk around the office anymore. I'm literally going from my bedroom to downstairs to my desk. So I'm trying to start new little routines. I ran around the block today. Did I feel like I was going to die before, after, and during the run? Yes. I showered and I was still beet red because my heart's like, what the fuck is this? But I'm 30 years old now. I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to exercise. My little brother-in-law, he went over to one of the high schools. And he was running around the track. He said everyone there was like everyone. He's like, it wasn't gym people. He's like, it was all the people that were like, fuck,
well,
I gotta start getting out.
I haven't seen like any gym-looking people working out. They're all like, I'm waiting for the gym. Yeah. All the people I've seen working out look like they're half dying and they're jogging like.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm gonna get my ass in fucking gear.
Yeah.
They're like, everything, I've seen everything on Netflix, so I'm gonna go fucking take a walk around the block and fucking men.
Start slow, because I've seen a couple people that look like they're about to drop on the side of the shoulder.
That was the thing. Me and my friend, we take walks, and we'll walk for like an hour and a half, and it's great. And then today I ran, and I'm like, I never will run again. But now I know I have her to walk with, which is a really great, better option for me, and it doesn't hurt my fucking body.
And it's like you said, we're both 30. My knees are hurting. I don't know about Mandy's, but my knees are hurting. Like, there's no running going on anymore.
Yeah, no, I feel my thighs from running around the block twice.
That's different. That's muscles. I'm saying my joints.
Whatever. The neck bone's connected to the leg bone. The smoke bone's connected to the drink bone, right?
What? Smoke bone's connected to the drink. That's your father, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from some movie. Bruno would probably know. It's like
that's just
somebody in their age, that next gen. Those boomers. Catch me outside, fucking boomer reference. Yeah.
Boomer reference.
So Robin wants us to kiss and make up. We got one.
We got 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah, alright, I love you. I really do, baby. Thank you.
I know, that's why I call her a fuckhead sometimes, because like...
But then he also leaves me notes that say love shithead, meaning himself.
Yeah, and the poetry. Where
yeah,
I'm always the shithead in my poetry.
It's when he feels compelled to write. But we love you guys, we really do. I'm not joking. I'm going to start some sort of feed, and we're gonna all share recipes and take pictures and eat a fuck ton while we walk around the block.
And please like, comment, get Mandy to do this again, because she ain't gonna do it again unless you guys
fucking respond. If you guys feel like we love the cooking episode, please cook something else. Glenn will be like, come on, wasn't that the best ever? They love it.
She won't listen to me.
You're the next Emerald Lagasse. They can't stop. But bam! We love you guys. We really